Morning, everybody. It's 16th September from Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania. So this is an interesting town. Apparently the largest body of water east of the Mississippi is underground near here and just bubbles up. So there's a very large spring, and the water flows. It's crystal clean. It bubbles up over there, and then flows, and it bubbles up over here too at that Veterans Park. You saw the picture of the Veterans Park. I'll walk you down on the pond. And the Appalachian Trail goes right along this pond. This is a man-made pond. And the Appalachian National Park Service, Appalachian Trail, have an acre here with this building. They're not open like a lot of other things. They're still COVID closed. I don't understand, but or maybe they just can't hire people. That's the other problem. But but a beautiful town. You saw I had breakfast at this cafe across the street, which maybe you can see up through there. There's the park. Maybe we had a better view over here. Here's a lovely little gazebo in the park. And there's a duck pond. There's a little boy and his grandmother feeding a duck. We'll see. But a sure sign of fall are, as I was having breakfast, 2 flocks of Canadian geese flew in. So those geese heading south. And here a bunch of them are getting fed. So we'll get to see them. Sure sign that fall is on the way. Still, it's slightly cooler today. The rain that I got caught in last night cooled me down, certainly, and it's cooled things down here. But I think it's still going to be warm for another few days. You can see all the Canadian geese. So the ducks are sort of indigenous to the pond. They're the ones up front. But then the Canadian geese look sort of interested too. And they're hanging out here, and you can see just the water is beautiful. Spring water bubbling up. A very nice park. So I'm starting to hike out the trail for the day. Long day yesterday. Got soaked, but had a nice evening at that hostel. Had a nice breakfast. So I'm starting off slow with all that, but that's a nice, pretty morning. Enjoy a few things. Enjoy a good breakfast once in a while. It's not all just ramen and tuna packets. A couple mentions today. So today is the 16 de Septiembre. It's Mexican Independence Day. So this was the day that I think in 1810, Miguel Hidalgo had a grito in Dolores Hidalgo, which is in the state of Guanajuato. And he rang the bell and called it for independence from Spain. So that was a reasonable thing, given the arbitrary rule of any king. So they had issues in Mexico with that. That's understandable. But this is beautiful here. All right. Morning. How are you? Thanks for your service. That's a great dog. What's the name of that dog?
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. Wow. I'm just showing my family. And where did you serve, sir?
Well, I was in Korea.
Korea. All right.
Long time ago.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Well, hey, this country's crazy. You don't know what's going to happen next.
That's true. No question there.
I feel for the young people. I'm glad I'm an old man.
Yeah. Well, I just retired, and I'm glad I just retired.
Oh,
so that's good.
Well, how long did you put in?
30 years, actually.
Oh my. What, Army?
I was Army. But thank you for serving the Marines. That's a tough job in Korea.
Well,
that was quite a war.
Somebody had to do it.
Yes.
And I was chosen, or I joined, and that quick I was over there.
Well, thanks again.
You're welcome, sir.
All right. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
So wonderful people you meet on the trail here. All right, everyone. I'm going to call it a morning. Get some hiking done. Need to get some miles in. You have a great day, everyone. Bye. Just thought this was a little interesting part of the trail here. etc. Good evening, everyone, from Pine Grove Furnace State Park in Pennsylvania. And this has to do with the steel, the furnace to make the steel that was here. Very beautiful park. So today was a good day. I was dragged a little bit, but again, I put in quite a good miles. I forget exactly. It's close to 20-ish. So this Pine Grove Furnace, this is probably the highlight of the day. At the end of the day, there's a swimming pond. I didn't go swimming, but I might consider tomorrow. I'll look at it. I'm not sure if it's open. Most of the park is closed. After Labor Day, a lot of things start closing down. This is a trend. The further I go on the trail, more and more things are going to be closed. Right behind me, this is the Appalachian Trail Museum, the Appalachian Trail Museum. Go to low power mode there. So it opens just on the weekends. Tomorrow's Friday. It actually opens at noon on Fridays. It's open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I may consider staying. I was been thinking of staying an extra day somewhere to let my feet heal. It's supposed to be raining overnight and tomorrow morning at least. At least stay for the morning to see the museum in the middle of the day. I think doing all this as you get closer to the middle of the trail, there's a lot more Appalachian Trail type activities and things to see and do. Here's another interesting one. This is the Pine Grove Furnace General Store that we're coming to. And the Pine Grove, they have a very traditional challenge. It's called the half-gallon challenge. And it's to see whether you can eat a half-gallon of ice cream in 30 minutes or so. I think I can do that one pretty easily. Some people have problems with it, but we'll see. So that's also open tomorrow. It's closed all the time except Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Open, says Friday at 11. Again, maybe worth staying for. I could use the extra calories. I like ice cream. So this is the Pine Grove Furnace General Store. And then, well, there's lots of buildings, and I'm going to explore more of them tomorrow. A lot of history, interpretive signs. I'm dead now, and I have things to do. But what I'm going to do now is this is a hostel right here they have up on the hill. It's an old mansion, and it has, I don't know, beds for 60 people. But I'm the only one there. I just checked in. It's very reasonable, $25, and they serve breakfast for $5. I can do my laundry. So I'm going to take a shower, do my laundry, and they actually have some food in the fridge I can make, like frozen pizza or something. I have food too, so it's part of the park. The park is a beautiful park. I walked through it. It's a beautiful state park. So I'm going to stay in this at this mansion tonight by myself, and I think it should be good. Hopefully I'll get a good rest, and I think I may rest a little at least tomorrow morning. If not, consider spending a day here to recoup. It's about 2 more days of hiking, about 40 miles left in Pennsylvania, and then I have probably about 2 days. Again, this is assuming I'm doing the same rate, 20 miles a day, which is pretty good clip. The trail's getting a little easier to hike. And then another couple of days in Maryland until I get to the halfway point in West Virginia. All right, everybody. Have a good evening.